Africa Enlightenment Center, religious, political, and social enlightenment. Hello, welcome to Africa Enlightenment Center. And in today's episode of 50 most important quotes of Christopher Hitchens, I'm going to be continuing with number 6. The video to the last one from 1 to 5 is in the description of the video. So, number 6, he said, the only position that leaves me with no cognitive dissonance is atheism. So, what does he mean by that? We'll talk about cognitive dissonance. We'll talk about the mental discomfort that comes from holding conflicting beliefs. So Hitchens finds peace in atheism because he believes it doesn't require accepting any contradictory or unsupported ideas, unproven ideas, as he feels religion often does. You see that? So a lot of people are suffering from cognitive dissonance. And one thing religion does is it takes you aback all the time. It's difficult for you to mentally progress when you are religious. So Hitchens says, I find peace in atheism. What is atheism? Is just not believing in any God at all, any supernatural God at all, that any God created the world, but living by evidence, living by what you can see, what you can observe, what you can recognize, what you can understand. And that is the best way to live life on earth, actually. And number 7, Hitchens said, take the risk of thinking for yourself. Much more happiness, truth, beauty, and wisdom will come to you that way. So he's trying to encourage independent thinking or independent thought. And also talking about real personal growth comes from critical thinking, not from blindly following authority or tradition. So he was a man of critical thinking, and he encourages people to think critically and not just follow some books and just believe that one God said something, so everybody should follow that and all that, following people blindly. You have to think for yourself. And number 8, he said, owners of dogs think you are God. Owners of cats realize they are God. This is a humorous observation that actually highlights human ego. So he was actually talking about human ego, using the difference in temperament between dogs and cats, because dogs are naturally loyal and submissive, but cats are majorly independent and self-important. Number 9, beware the irrational, however seductive, shun the transcendent. So even if irrational beliefs or mystical ideas are emotionally appealing, which they are, you should avoid them. Okay? It is not good for you to surrender your mind or your identity to seductive but baseless ideologies. And in Africa, most Africans are lost because they've surrendered their identity to the seductive and baseless ideologies of both Christianity and Islam. So Africans, this is for you majorly. You have to wake up. Finally, number 10, he said, the Bible may contain a warrant for trafficking in humans, but we are not bound by any of it. So what was he trying to say? He argued that the Bible contains morally objectionable content. One of it is the Bible supports slavery and genocide. So he insists that modern people are not obligated to follow these ancient codes simply because they are in a religious text. So these ancient codes that were written by primitive, ignorant people are not supposed to be valid or relevant in this time and age. In this 21st century where knowledge is everywhere, how is it that millions of people still follow these texts? It is not supposed to be. So it is time for humans to wake up. All right, at this junction, let me introduce to you my books that you need to read as soon as possible. Number one, Common Sense Understanding of the Bible. And number two, From Faith to Freedom. Only the titles of the books, just give them away. You need to read these books. The link to the books are in the description of the video. Go and check them out and give me feedback. You surely won't regret it. Thank you for watching.